Hello. I love to be free. I love to choose to be free from all bondage, all like tires that society puts onto you. I'm living in Frankfurt. This is the skyline. There's a highway. And you know, today I chose to just get out of Frankfurt into the fields. And in the back you see the mountains called, this area is called Taunus, where I also have to go. And I just basically chose to get out, you know, to get out of society and all of that, out of the houses, out of the limited space, out of the noise, out of the money, out of the consumption atmosphere. And you know, just like so how, like, you can go out of something, like you can choose to go somewhere else, or to like leave a group, or you know, leave people, leave a place, leave a country, leave things. You can also just leave disorders, eating disorders. I basically did what I did now to get out of Frankfurt with my eating disorder. I just chose to be free. I want to be free. I decided it. And I knew how to get out of it, because I knew that calorie restriction will always keep me in an eating disorder, no matter how, like, what the calorie restriction looks like. And so you can just do the same. It sounds so easy, but the fact is, it is that easy. Just choose to be eating disorder free. Choose to be anorexia free. Choose to be bulimia free. Choose to be living in abundance. Choose to break free and adapt a lifestyle that is healthy, that nourishes your body through and through, that nourishes every kind of your cell, and that nourishes your brain, so you can actually think about better and worthier things than food. Like, you don't have to think about food all the time. You don't want to spend your life thinking about food all the time. And if you want to eat, or if you don't want to eat, you know, that life is so much more than food. You want to eat to live. You don't want to live to eat. You want to eat to live. And you want to eat abundantly to live abundantly. And you just want to be happy. You want to be healthy. So all the other things in your life, you can enjoy as much as you can. And I just really, when I see girls having an eating disorder, like eating very little and then still having a bad conscience about it, it really hurts me, because I've been there. I was anorexic when I was 14, which is 10 years ago. And actually, basically, it really took me 9 years to actually fully recover from it. To be able to say, I'm cured 100%. There's nothing left of the anorexia anymore in me. No tiny bit. And I've been thinking before, like 5, 6, 7 years before that point, that I was healed already. But actually now I know I wasn't. I had not been healed yet, because you know, I had been doing the thing that I have been doing the thing that most of the women do, like the normal thinking of, okay, I've already ate quite a lot today, yeah, I'll just leave it with that portion. Like I won't take more because I've had that piece of cake this afternoon, and you know, I wasn't really calorie counting per se, but I was restricting. I was limiting my food because I thought I was scared of being not slim anymore. And I always was slim, but there was always this kind of thinking of I just really wanna have it that way. I really wanna stay that slim, and I was always thinking it's not possible without paying attention on calories and the amount of food you eat. And even though I ate quite healthy, like in the eyes of society, I just really wasn't that thinking. And I thought, okay, that's normal, so that means I'm actually healed from anorexia, because obviously it was much better than it was when I was very anorexic, and when I even was in the clinic, like I was in therapy, stationally, like on a station, and yeah, it really sucked. It was the worst time of my life, and so I was really glad that I had come that far already, in the past years since then. But today I know, like after it was 1 year, was 1 year? Yeah. I think it was 15 months ago when I decided to give that high carb, low fat vegan diet and lifestyle a try. And I'm now at the point where I know I won't ever go back to anything else. Like I never felt that good in my body. I never loved myself that much. And I know that I hadn't been cured. Now I know, but really, like now, since, like from the day that I decided to leave that calorie restriction, to leave I know now that I was very strict with myself, and I didn't allow my body to have the nutrition it needs. And since I'm doing that, I feel incredible. And I haven't been thinking about calories like that again, not at all. I'm just eating, and I eat more than I ever did, and I love it. And you know, it's just, it all comes down to don't eat less, just eat right. Don't eat animal products, don't eat fatty foods, don't eat protein-rich foods. Eat carbohydrate-based, eat a carbohydrate-based, plant-based diet, and then go from there. And by this you can choose to be eating disorder free. Free like me. So how about my longing for unhealthy foods, for rich foods, for animal products, for fatty foods, for salty foods, for processed foods? How about that longing? I was thinking I was gonna have that longing, and I was gonna binge on all these foods, because I couldn't believe that you can only live on fruits and vegetables and be satisfied. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't buy it. But ever since I am on that diet and lifestyle, and ever since I eat enough food, like a lot of calories, all the calories that my body needs and my brain needs, I do not get that signal from my brain anymore. I do not get a signal of wanting more or unhealthy foods that actually in the end make me sick and leave me feeling sick and do harm to my body, and make me calorie restrict, because you can't eat as much as you want from these unhealthy foods without getting sick at a certain point of time in your life, or without gaining weight at a certain point. And it's just a physical thing. You just have to get that straight in your mind, because I couldn't believe it as well. But you have to give it a try. Really, you have to, because that's what I did, and I found out it really is like this. You just have to eat enough and a lot from the right foods, from carbohydrates, from plants, and it will sort out itself. Like the body will know, oh, I have all the nutrition I need, I do not want any more. And that is so fascinating. It's just it's no emotional, psychological kind of thing. It's just a physical thing, that your body gets nourished and doesn't want all these foods that you binge on or that you avoid now, but you desperately would like to have. You do not want them anymore. Actually, they will disgust you. All these things that I thought of, okay, it's too calorie rich, I'll have a little tiny piece, and then kind of thought, I enjoy it now. I do not want them. Like, it disgusts me. I just don't want them, because they have so much more delicious foods that leave me feeling the best I ever felt. So please try it, and choose to be free from your eating disorder. It's that easy.